Hello everyone, in this video I will show you some best browser games in 2020, but before we start this video make sure you subscribe to your channel Games Down and hit the bell icon for more gaming videos. So without any further ado, let's start this video. The first game of this video, Slither.io. Released in 2016, Slither.io is still one of the most popular MMO browser games around, with players signing on more than 67 million times to play. At the start of the game, you are able to select a name and color for your worm before heading onto a battlefield filled with other players. Each player worm starts off small and can only grow by consuming pellets that are found throughout the battlefield or left behind whenever a player is killed. The game gives you plenty of freedom in deciding how you want to approach each round. Play aggressively, and you may find yourself rising up the leaderboards quickly. Next up we have Doom. During the mid-1990s, workplace productivity reached an all-time low when office employees became obsessed with playing Doom on their work computers. Up until this point, there hadn't really been any innovation in the way of first-person shooters. Understandably, PC players had fallen in love with the game's addictive gameplay and immersive 2.5D graphics. In it, you take on the role of Guy, a space marine who finds himself fighting hordes of demons sent from hell. Now in 2020, you can still experience the original id Software title in all its glory from the comfort of a web browser. Next up we have Spelunky HTML5. Spelunky is a unique 2D platformer that typically attributed with popularizing the roguelike genre of games. The game is remarkable for being one of the first platformers to feature procedurally generated environments that are also fully destructible. However, Spelunky is best known for its hidden secrets rewards, which encourage players to experiment with different weapons and explore every area. Although the original game, now known as Spelunky Classic, is available for purchase along with an updated Spelunky HD with improved graphics, an unofficial HTML5 port lets players experience the game via a web browser. Next up we have QWOP. QWOP is one of those classic browser games from a much simpler time that never seems to lose its charm or lack thereof if you are one of the many who have cursed the game's cumbersome controls, which restrict movement to only 4 keys on your keyboard. In it, you play as an athlete named QWOP, who participating in a 100-meter event at the Olympic Games. Limited to only using the Q, W, O, and P keys. Your goal is to get QWOP from one end of the track to the other without falling. Next up we have Celeste Classic. Celeste is an award-winning indie platformer that managed to take the gaming world by storm in 2018. However, before releasing the official game, Canadian developer Mad Makes Games had been working on a prototype now referred to as Celeste Classic. This early version was originally written for the Pico 8 Virtual Console and can still be found on its site. In it, you play as a girl named Madeline as she makes her way up a mountain by completing platforming stages filled with various obstacles. Madeline can jump and climb walls as well as perform a mid-air dash that allows her to travel farther. Next up we have Kingdom of Loathing. Before releasing the hilarious stick figure RPG West of Loathing, game developer Zach E. Johnson and the Asymmetric team designed a browser-based prototype called Kingdom of Loathing. In it, you play as a fantasy adventurer belonging to one of 6 possible classes on a quest to rescue your nation king from the Audi sorceress. Each day you are given a set number of action points called adventures, which can be used for different tasks such as crafting potions or exploring new areas. Next up we have GOGUESSR. Games like GOGUESSR seem to never go out of fashion, evident by the hundreds of players who still visit the site each day. The game appeal mostly stems from its location diversity, which utilizes programs like Google Street View and Mapillary to find semi-random destinations. Once players arrive at their destination, their job is to figure out where in the world they are using only a compass and the clues present in their environment. The last game of this video is War Brokers. War Brokers is an action-packed multiplayer shooter optimized to run within a web browser. The game includes an arsenal of 17 different weapons, which you can try for yourself in modes like Battle Royale, Team Deathmatch, Missile Launch, Package Retrieval, and many more. There are 9 unique maps, each of which offers exciting vantage points that will help you get the drop on the enemy team. Warbrokers also includes drivable vehicles, allowing you to mow down your opponents from the comfort of fortified tanks, helicopters, and jets. So that's it guys, thanks for watching this video. Subscribe to your channel Games Down and press the bell icon for more gaming videos.